Oh man, forcing that expo to cancel. Oh jeez. That's not good. So, a pretty scary force here from Galaxy. You got Roach Hydra, and he needs to get some Corruptors up to deal with these Colossus. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Because there's a pretty good, decent size of Colossus. There's 4 Colossus on the field, Immortal, Soccer, and Gateway units. I mean, Immortals and Gateway units. And Photon Cannons are being down thrown here on the third base, so BOYO looks pretty scary army too. Even though there's enough Roaches and Hydras here probably to deal with it, but those Colossus just tear through the Roaches. Excuse me, they tear through the Hydras because they can just like get that Thermal Lance upgrade on them and just completely destroy them. More Spine Claws thrown down at the second here from our Galaxy player. Both opponents here are basically on comfortably 3 bases. And it looks like their Spire is going to go down for Galaxy, so I'm thinking probably he's going to go for those Corruptors or even Mutalisks maybe. But the Stalkers, there's enough of them probably to take out this army, but I don't know. Here comes a good sized force here from BOYO. It's going to be very interesting to see who can actually hold off this, if the Galaxy can hold this off. This third base is going to go completely destroyed. Forced to cancel, forced to cancel, forced to... Oh, he did cancel it, but that probe is going to get taken out. Whoa, yep, there it is. So it looks like BOYO is going to be moving out here with 4 Colossus, a lot of Stalkers, some Sentries, and some Immortals here. Where are the Roaches? The Hydras and the Roaches are here. There are those Corruptors, excuse me, yes he is. He's getting those Corruptors out right now to deal with this army. Just in the nick of time, it seems like, but there are some forces going down here from the Sentries, and these Colossus are tearing through these units. Stalkers should be focused on down these Corruptors. Yes, they are right now. I think the Galaxies pretty much hold this off, though. There are more reinforcing units coming from BOYO, but it looks like Galaxy might be able to hold this off. So it looks like BOYO is going to need to get more Stalkers and more Immortals. Excuse me, more Stalkers to deal with these Corruptors, because there's not a really good sized force to defend against this army that's about to push out right now. It's not looking good for BOYO right now. He is warping in more Stalkers, just like I said. They're going to be going right there to defend that third. There are some cannons here at the third base, which is very important to know, because cannons can help help your army if you back them up far enough, and these cannons don't tank the damage, just kind of like deal damage to the units instead of tanking it. So if, like, let's say like one of these Immortals or these Stalkers takes the damage instead of like these cannons, it might be very well to hold off against it. So more Hydras and more Roaches are being produced from Galaxy. It's probably a good time for Galaxy to throw down his third base. Maybe not. Doesn't have enough minerals, but good time for him to throw down his third because, excuse me, his fourth base, because he's basically mined out at his first. So his main. So it looks like both players are basically mined out at their main. So it's a good time for any of them to throw down a third. Yeah, a third base to mine from, but a fourth base really in general. But here is a scary force. They're just checking, actually, to make sure there's no expansion over here. There's enough Corruptors here probably to deal with these Colossus. The Stalkers need to be in there, and some Immortals need to be dealing. I think just Stalker, Immortal, and Colossus could basically, if he does a good composition BOYO of those kinds of units, he might be able to hold this off or even win a game, because the Corruptors will tear through those Colossus, and the Stalkers will get raped by these Roaches and these Hydras. So the Immortals will help deal with that. Yeah, he's gonna see that. He's gonna see that there's a scary force coming his way. Warping in more Stalkers, basically. Probably going to go down here, see if he can defend against his third base. Like I said, the Zerg is going to throw down his fourth actual base at the gold again. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled this time. But it does look like that probe is still there. He's probably going to see that there's a fourth base going down. And if he can sneak his army over there without getting spotted by this one, he could probably take down that fourth base. BOYO right now is getting the Protoss Shields level 1. And everyone's going for their upgrades right now. So basically, huge forces from both armies right now. Looks like there's level 1 upgrades for the Roaches and the Hydras, all 1-1-1. There's 0 upgrades for the Corruptors. The Colossus have the Thermal Lance. I think they do at least. Yeah, they have the Thermal Lance. These Stalkers here have 1-1-1 upgrades, and the Immortals here have 1-1-1 upgrades. The Sentries here have 1-1-1 upgrades. So everyone has basically 1-1 upgrades. Besides that, these Corruptors don't have any upgrades yet. They're about to, though, of course. So here comes a scary force from BOYO right now with enough Colossus and probably enough Stalkers to deal with this army. And he does have a few Immortals in there. Yes, just like I said, he's going to be taking out the 4th base, and that's not good. That's not good for Galaxy right now. He is pushing out with his army at the same time, though. This is going to be a very epic battle if it actually goes down. More Immortals, more Colossus, more Corruptors are being on the field right now. Another couple Pylons are going to be going down probably around this area to just spawn in some units. Looks like a push is going to be happening here from Galaxy to flank off these units here. If BOYO's not careful enough, he might actually get flanked on this one Stalker. Excuse me, one Immortal. One Colossus is going to be probably going to own tons of forces are going down. These Corruptors are probably going to deal with all these Colossus. Tons of Stalkers here, but they should be focus firing the Corruptors, not the Roaches and the Hydras. But these Immortals are. It looks like BOYO might actually win this if he can get rid of all these Corruptors, because these Corruptors are doing no good against just Stalkers and Immortals. So, ooh, this might be GG, because if he can push out with this army without being known very well, without but more Roaches are being called in. So I think BOYO actually won that battle, but he did lose all those Colossus, but those Stalkers were able to hold off, and the Immortals and the Sentries were able to hold off the resting reinforcements from our 3rd player Galaxy. Like I said, there is his 4th base from BOYO right now. He's going to have to be spawning that 4th base in, being able to get more resources going up and running. There's that force coming right down. Now he's going to have to see that there's a force coming over here, not walk all the way over here and let that 4th base be taken out. This isn't good, because both players are going straight for the bases that are being made. And if the Galaxy can take out this, yes, Galaxy's going to be able to completely destroy this 4th base. So BOYO's going to be trying to either call back his units or go and take out that base. I'm pretty sure he's going to take out that base. So there goes that base. BOYO is going to be, yep, taking out this base. So both players basically trading bases kind of in this situation. Well, except that BOYO was kind of mining his base over there. And it looks like these Corruptors are going to be going down, but he realizes, okay, there's some cannons there. More cannons are being warped in right now. So being built right now, so it looks like he's going to be able to hold that off with that Immortal. But at the same time, this 3rd base basically from Galaxy is going to be going down because there's so many Colossus with the Thermal Lance range and the Immortals, and the Forces are going to go down to stop these drones from gunning out of there. So there it goes. This might be actually GG, because it looks like BOYO has a big enough force here to hold off against just Corruptors and some Roaches and a couple Hydras. So look at that. Force fields are going to be going down. Corruptors are going to be shot out. Oh wow, this is just like the Stalkers are going to be, the Colossus are going to be taken out, but these Corruptors are no good against just Stalkers and Immortals. Like, they can't attack the ground units. So these units are going to clean up the Roaches and then just take out the Corruptors. And that's probably GG right there. Yep. GG from Galaxy. Very well played against BOYO. See, what I did like about BOYO's play right here is he saw that, okay, there's a lot of Corruptors in the field. I should probably be working into more Stalkers and defending my expansions more, because I have taken out most of his Expos, and that's probably because this is a big enough map, and he didn't even see the army come over here to wipe out this Expo. But he had those more Stalkers, a couple Colossus just to deal with the Roaches and the Hydras. But other than that, I think well played to BOYO, and thank you all for watching this, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll be uploading it to YouTube, and down in my description above will be in YouTube description will be my channel if you did not watch this on my channel. So thank you all for watching. And